Okay. Okay, so here we go. Continue. Okay, let's go here. 20 is greater than 10. What if you multiply by 5, guys? So 20 is greater than 10. If you multiply by 5, you get what? 50. If you multiply by 5, 100. Bring down the sign. Is it still true? Yes. So what have I proved? I have proved if you add to both sides, if you subtract to both sides, if you multiply both sides, it's always true.
What about multiplying with negative?
Okay, here it comes. What if you multiply by negative 5 here? Multiply by negative 5, multiply by negative 5. You end up with negative 100 and negative 50. Bring down the sign. Is negative 100 greater than negative 50?
No.
Think of temperature. If you're 100 degrees below 0, is that greater than 50 degrees below 0?
No.
No. So is it true?
No.
No. Okay. So when you multiply by negative 5, or any negative number, does it stay true?
You have to accept the negatives.
No. The answer was no. When you multiply by negative numbers, does it stay true? No. Okay, to make it work, you have to do what to your sign? Flip it. Okay. And I'm going to write this. I'm going to say switch it. Okay, because then you go that way. Is it true now?
Yes.
Now it's true. If we switch the sign, it will be true. So you know what happens today? When you solve your equations or your inequalities and you multiply by negative numbers, you switch the sign. You catch that?
Every time.
Every time. Okay, continue. What if you divide both sides by 5? Let's divide by 5. What do you get now?
4
4 is
greater than 2.
greater than 2. Is it still true?
Yes.
Yeah, 4 is greater than 2. Okay. So is it okay to multiply both sides by a positive number? Yeah, you'll get a true equation or inequality. Okay, what if you divide both sides by negative 5?
But negative 4 is greater than negative 2.
Okay. Is negative 4 greater than negative 2? No. Okay, so when you divide by negative 5, the inequality is now false. So to make it true, you're going to have to do what? Switch. Switch the sign. Now it's true. This is true. But up here it was false. That's why you said no. Okay? Now, what happens when you divide by negatives or multiply by negatives? You have to do what?
Switch the signs.
Or else it's no longer true. So to make it true, you switch the sign. So when do you need to switch the inequality to keep it true?
When you multiply or divide by negative.
Okay, when you multiply slash what? Divide by a negative number, right? Boom. There you go, guys. Today's lesson is right there on the board. So when you start solving for y and you divide both sides by negative 2, switch the sign. You divide both sides by negative 5, switch the sign. What if you divide both sides by positive 3?
Don't switch the sign.
Don't switch the sign because I proved it to you. When you divide by 5, you don't have to switch the sign. When you divide by negative 5, you have to switch the sign. Okay, the last problem on this page is nothing more than, can you look at that picture and fill it in with A, B, C, or D? Here's what A says. Find the boundary line that has solutions. Find the boundary line without any solutions. And then this C is, give me the region without solutions, and give me the region with solutions. Okay? Okay, so you're looking. Go for A or B. I'll give you a hint. One of them's not there.
Is the box supposed to be with it shaded?
Yeah, that's your shaded area. Okay. So guys, the boundary line with solutions, the boundary line without solutions, which one do you have? Do you have A or do you have B? You have A?
Yes.
Okay, A says you have a boundary line with solutions. So you say anything on the dotted line is a solution. Is that true? Is that what we said yesterday?
No, it's either.
No,
one.
dotted line means those points do work or don't. Don't. So this says, which one do I have? Boundary line with solutions or boundary line without? You have without. You have B. Okay, you don't have A. If you had A, the line would have been what? Solid. You would have had a solid line to have A. So B, A doesn't exist. B exists. Okay, now C and D both exist. C says, give me the region without any solutions in it. Region, upper region, lower region. Upper has how many answers in it? None. It wasn't shaded. Okay, region that has all the solutions. Below. Whoops, that doesn't show very well. Let's go D here. Okay. A was the only one that did not exist on that graph, or that picture. Are you good? Okay, so what's today's lesson? You're going to do the same thing you did yesterday, except what? Yeah, you're going to divide by a negative and do what? Switch the sign. That's the only thing that's new today. That's the only thing. Here we go. First problem is not that one, is it?
Yeah.
Is that it? Oh. Okay. All right. So let's graph this inequality. Okay. Well, what do we do?
Subtract negative 2x.
Okay. So you know what Paige is saying? She's saying, I want to solve for
Or
y.
should you do the multiplying first?
Well, it sounds like you're saying, I want to solve for y.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's trying to solve for y. So she's moving her 2x over here with the 8. How? Subtract 2x, subtract 2x, and she gets those to cancel out. Negative 4y, and then you get negative 2x, then you get minus 8. Here's my question. Do I switch the sign? What did Paige do to both sides? Did she multiply, divide,
You have to,
add, subtract?
you have to
Divided by negative.
She did not divide.
You have to divide.
You subtract it.
She subtracted 2x. It's okay to subtract. It's okay to add. You don't ever switch. Don't switch the sign, okay?
Don't you have to
Now tell me what to do.
divide by
Divide by negative 4.
Okay, now you get rid of the negative, the multiplier. Negative 4 divided by negative 4. Negative 4 here, negative 4 there. So aren't you dividing both sides by a negative? The second you divide it by a negative, you should do what to your sign?
Switch it.
Switch it this way. Okay. Now just do what it says. What's negative 4 divided by negative 4?
0.
Well, that's 1, isn't it? It's positive 1y. It's greater than
2x.
2, not 2x, sorry.
y is
Isn't it 1/2
y is less than 1/2 x plus 2.
plus 2? Okay. So would you agree that this is my answer now?
Yes.
Okay. Aren't we exactly where we were yesterday?
Yep.
This is yesterday's problem. Now, what do you do to graph it?
Go up 2 on the y.
Okay, go to the y-intercept 2. Okay, right here. Slope is what? 1 over 2, but that means over 2. Yep, up 1 over 2. Keep that pattern going until you're sick of it. Okay? But you can go the other way, right? Down 1, left 2, down 1, left 2. Here's my question. Is it solid or is it broken?
Broken.
Dotted.
Why? Why is it broken?
It's not equal to.
There is no equal sign up there, guys. Without an equal sign, you're going to go broken line. Okay, broken, 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 and broken. Okay, so you got that part done. Now the biggest part is, where are the solutions? Oh, by the way, a broken line means what? Do all these points work?
No.
None of the points work, because these points would make the left side equal to the right side, and I don't have an equal sign. So where are the points that work? Below it or above it?
Above triangle.
How do you know? Gotta try a point. Pick a point. The best point we said was, if you could just pick 0, 0, guys, it is so easy. Here we go. Pick 0, comma 0. This is called your test. Test what? Test point. So you say 0 for y and 0 for x and see what happens. 0 is greater than half of 0 plus 2. Wouldn't that just be this? Is 0 greater than 2? No. So this is no. Okay, so you say basically no to this point. And when you say no, you know what you're really saying?
False.
It's false, but you're saying not a solution. So try to remember, if you say no, you're saying that point is not a solution. So where are the points that actually work? Above the line.
We gotta write out not a solution.
No, you don't have to write that out. I'm just telling you, when you say no to me, you're saying it's not a solution. So don't you shade the bottom side, or else you're going to be wrong. Okay? Hey, just a quick question. How would you check your work? Try a point that actually works. Where are the points that work? They're up here. So give me a point that I could check. I could check what?
0, 4.
Okay. Andrew says I could pick 0, 4. Is he right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. He's telling me to pick that point. That's a good point to pick. I could check it. I'm not going to, just because it's just going to take up your time. Do you get why I'm picking that point? Could I do 0, 10? Yeah. Could I do negative 10, 0?
No.
Yeah. I could. Could I do 10, 0?
No.
No, 10, 0 won't work.
Prove that it's wrong.
I could prove that it's wrong, yeah. Okay. I guess we have one more to do below, don't we? Okay, go below. Okay, here it is. Number 2, 3, 4. 4. Number 4. Solve it. Negative x is greater than or equal to negative 5. Don't start graphing until you get it to say what? Positive x. Positive. How do you get it to say positive? Yeah, just divide by negative 1. Since that is negative 1x, divide by negative 1. You get positive x. You end up with positive 5.
Switch the signs.
Why am I switching the sign?
Divided
Divided by negative. Bingo. I'm done. I'm not done, but I'm done solving. Okay, what's your memory when it comes to just the letter x?
Start at the origin.
Remember how I said to remember this?
Oh, that's vertical.
Is it vertical or is it this? Is it horizontal?
Vertical.
But how did I say to remember?
Shave off the bottom.
Shave off the bottom. If you shave off the bottom of the V, you get what? I said that wrong. If you shave off the bottom of the X, you get what letter? V for what? Vertical. It goes through 5 right here. Straight up. Straight down. Hey, look at that. I'm done. Did I do it right? Did I do a solid line? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, solid is correct because I have an equal sign. All right. Do you shade the right side or the left side?
Right. Try test point.
Try a test point. What's the good test point?
0, 0.
All right, so here we go. 0, 0 is a good test point. I hope you know that by now. Okay, so you will put what in for x? This is x. Okay. This is x, and you're going to put 0 in for x. Where do I put the 0 here? Right here. Yeah, there is no y, so just put 0 in. Is 0 less than or equal to 5? Yes. So you said yes. And when you are saying yes, you're actually saying yes, it is a what?
Solution.
It is a solution. which means where are all the solutions going to fall? To the left. Okay. Would this point be a good point to check? Could I pick that point?
Sure.
Yeah. Could I pick this point?
Yeah.
Could I pick this point?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's on the line and the line is solid. Can I pick this point?
No.
No. If you pick that point, it won't work. All good? Oh, I think we're done. Turn the page. Try that one. Don't worry, this one's not bad at all. It has big numbers, but it turns out pretty nice. This is example 5, I think. Solve for y. Solve for y. See that 32y? That negative 32. Get that all by itself. So that would mean get 64 off this side. Get it over there with 64. That's the first step. If you can get that by itself, then you'll just divide by negative 32. Right. But you gotta get 64 off this side. Yep. You guys see that that is the y term? It's negative 32y. Just get negative 32y all by itself. So 64 is in your way. Get rid of 64. How? Subtract 64. Subtract 64. And by the way, when you subtract 64, do you switch the sign?
No.
No, because it's okay to subtract, right? You can subtract by any number, it doesn't matter. Don't switch the sign. Now what?
Move the 32.
Yeah, but how do you get rid of the 32? Negative 32. Because it's multiplication. Negative 32 times y. The only way to get rid of times is division. And I told you that these numbers do work out kind of nice. 32 goes into 32 once. Negative divided by negative is positive y. Do you know that 16 does go into 32? How many times? Twice. So 16 goes into 16 once. 16 goes in here twice. So the fraction is 1/2 x. Negative divided by negative is positive 1/2 x. How about a negative 64 divided by a negative 32? It's positive 2. Do I switch the sign? Do I leave the sign? What do I do?
Switch it.
Why? Because you divide it by negative. Exactly. There it is. Guess what? This is yesterday's lesson. Once you get past that switching the sign thing, now it's back to yesterday's lesson. So where do I start? 2. Go to 2. Okay. 1, 2. And what's the slope?
Up 1 over 2.
Up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1. Okay. Whoa, got carried away, sorry. Okay. So, well, all right. Or you could go down 1 left 2. Is it solid or is it broken? You got an equal sign. Equal sign. Solid. Every point on the line makes it true. Okay. Where are the other points that make it true? Above or below? Yeah, do a test one. Okay, so hopefully you guys are testing what? 0, 0. 0, 0. Let's try it. 0 goes in here. 0 goes in here.
True.
0 is less than or equal to 1/2 times 0 plus 2. Which, I think you know that's 0.
Zero is less than or equal to 2.
Is 0 less than 2?
Yes.
Yes, you said yes. If you say yes, you're telling me this is a solution. So if 0, 0 works, so does every other point where? Where? Below the line. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs sideways? You got anything? Yeah.
Wouldn't it be negative 1/2 because you're adding 32?
It
'Cause you-
cancels out. It's negative 16.
Because you
What are you
added
looking at?
on the top when you added, you made it a negative on the other two.
Right here.
On when you
I subtracted 64, so I got.
it's the one below. Like when you added 32 to 32 to cancel.
This is not adding.
Oh, you divided.
This is multiply, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you get a multiplication?
Divide.
Division. It was negative 32, so I divided by a negative 32.
Oh, okay.
I put a plus there because what I said was a negative divided by a negative is a positive y.
Okay.
That's what I did. I must have did that and you were looking down.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get what I did?
Yep.
Okay. All right. There's one left, guys. If you guys would quickly do it, and if you can actually get it right, I'll just give you your assignment. Now, if you can't get it right, you have to wait for me to do it for you, okay? All right. If you haven't done, say something. I will come and look at it. Is anybody done with it? Maybe you got ahead of me?
I'm done.
So it's a what? Okay. And it's shaded this way. Okay. Yep. Okay, so there it is. You have 14 to grab. That's what I gave you extra. Okay. It's kind of the same assignment as yesterday, except switch the sign when you divide by negative. Okay? We got. No.
What?
I like this. I like this. Yep, that's all good. You just didn't grab this. This is good.
Why didn't you?
You have y is greater than negative x. What's the line you're set back here? Okay, so this you go through 0. And you go slope.
Oh, a negative 1.
Yeah, so you have a diagonal line. You have something. Where's the shade? Well, here's the deal. Your line is wrong. This is correct. This is it. It's just right there. Slope is 1. When you say down 1, where's this? Right? And then you gotta shade it, right?
So
I like the line. How did you shade that?
I tested a 0, 1.
0, 1, which is right here. So 0 here.
Oh.
1 there.
Yep.
Oh, you missed.
I mixed them up.
Mm-hmm. You're shading on the wrong side, just so you know.
So you could take
Okay. So you might want to just think it through.
Yeah.
Think it through. Make sure you agree with me. Because if you don't agree with me, then you don't get it.
Yep.
Hey, is that your equation? Or is that your equation? Okay, that's right. Here you go. Get it? There's some graph picture, there's some more graph picture. You have 14 to graph. Get it? The upper side is good. Shade is good. You went the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yes. No. I'm sorry. Okay. Divide by negative 1. What is x divided by negative 1? All negative 1 does is switch the sign. So that's a positive x. Yours is a negative x. That should say y is greater than negative x. Okay. Now this is behind this x is nothing. 0. 0 is the line in this.
Okay.
Now the slope is 1 over 1. Up or down? Down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. Well, down 1, right 1. You're going this way. Okay. Alright. Okay. Do you get it? That's okay. When you divide by negative 1, you know what it does to the top number? It makes it its opposite, it makes it positive. Well, what's positive x divided by negative 1? Okay. And the slope is, oh sorry, the y-intercept out here is 0. So you start at 0, right? And then you have to do the slope. -1. Well, the slope is -1 over 1. Where's that going to take you? Right? Oh, you got, okay, you have, this is perfect. But your slope is -1 over 1. So that -1 over 1 means down 1 to the right. Oh, yeah, for you. Okay, so from here, down 1, right? It goes this way. And then, of course, you got to shade up or down. Okay, did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good. There is that. And you have 14 to graph, so I had to give you that little sliver. So this one should take care of all 14. Okay. All right, guys. There's only a couple of you left, so let me just do this quick. You're going to probably divide by -1 and -1. When you divide by -1, all it does, it makes your negative y. It makes your positive x negative x. And then we switch the sign, right? By the way, what's this number back here? Plus
0.
0. You guys, the y-intercept is 0. All right. What's the slope in this one?
1.
It's -1 over 1, which means what?
Down 1.
Down 1.
Over 1.
Don't say over. I don't, which way is over?
Right.
Right. No, positive on the bottom, Jeff. That's positive down here. You go right. Down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. Okay, tell me this. Is it solid or broken? Without an equal sign? Without an equal sign. Isn't it dotted? There it is, guys. Hey, 0, 0. Can I test it?
No.
No. So you got to pick a different point. What's a good test point? I'll bet you everybody's different on this. What's the good test point? 1, 1. That's okay. How about something with a 0 in it? 1, 0. Okay, I'll do 1, 0. Here's 1, 0 right here. I'll try 1 for x and 0 for y. Here I go. Put it in here for y. 0 is greater than 1 right here. -1 times 1 is -1. Is 0 greater than -1?
Oh.
Is 0 greater than -1? Yes, it is. Yeah. If you say yes, you shade this side. That's it. That's all she wrote. Okay, there's a few of you that don't have your assignment.
Yesterday. Can I put this on your desk?
What is this?
Yesterday's.
Yeah, I'll take it in one second. You did not. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it? You got it? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it? Didn't get it? Got it? Okay. All right. Graph paper. Okay. All right. So there's 14 to do. Plum.
Yes, sir.
14 to graph. And you got it. You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay. There. I think everybody got it. You have 10 minutes to knock off. 10 minutes. You could probably knock off 4 problems. 4 out of the 14. Maybe. What's this?
You have an answer.
An answer?
Yeah, yeah, an
Well, I have answers. Yeah. Why? Which one are you wondering about? Okay. You got what? I think this is number 1. Is this number 1, guys? And 2? Is that what you got for 1?
Sorry, I bumped you. Sorry. What?
Is that what you guys got for 1 and 2? For today's? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So 1 and 2 are on the board. This is tomorrow's answer key. So when you get into class, I'll start right here. So did you do 1 and 2 right? If you didn't do 1 and 2 right, ouch, we're already wrong. Okay? You might have to go by 2s. I don't know.
Is it Yes.
Move it over. 36, right? Subtract the 4x. Right? So negative 4x plus 36. So you have 2x plus minus 18. So then you're going to have to go by 2s. I would do this. Here's what I would do. Go by 2s on the y-axis and 2s on the x. Can you do that? Yeah. Okay, just try it. See what happens. Hey guys, Andrew has already got himself up to problem. Okay, problem 13. Hang on, Andrew. How come you don't point? Oh, I was looking here. You said 13, did you?
Oh, no, I was question number 6.
Oh, number 6. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Andrew's he's looking at number 6. And here's the problem. You're going to get a y-intercept that's awfully big. Here's what I would do. Are you listening? Go by, Andrew, did you say 2s?
Yes.
Go by 2s on the y-axis. But here's the deal. If you're going to go by 2s on the y-axis, then go by 2s on the x-axis. It will make your graph much easier. Do you get what I'm saying? Go by 2s. What number am I talking about? Number 6. I'm talking about number 6. Didn't listen to me? That's fine. You're on your own when you get there, I guess. Yeah, Andrew, I went by 2s. That's what I did. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm done. If you have questions, you want to say something to me, come and talk to me. Armani, you got some things to talk about. Okay. And that is basically we did take counts.
Looks like a chicken.
Okay, so I go back to you now.
You
Here's
have
the
beer
elimination. Last Friday. So you missed that. And then there's a substitution back here. So I got elimination quiz, substitution quiz, and
Jacob.
okay. With even the substitution ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is, this laid out all the ways in. second quarter, but it's not. So, the problem is, schools can.
But yeah, I mean, I don't trust.
Oh, now I'm back here on the graphing method. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. There's substitution. Oh, there's. See, well, this is substitution, this is substitution, same thing. So it goes from. Now, what else do you have? Okay, substitution, You think you did? And this is all elimination, so they took it. Now you didn't take the elimination aspect, so substitution, oops, that's not you. Where did I put you? You must be right here, okay. Substitution. Okay. Elimination, I'll put that one in here in just a second. You think you took that? Okay, hang on. Right here. I'll look that up. You can use your 5 minutes. Right? Let me see if I can find it.
I haven't said your name.
Oh, well done. It doesn't come off. Oh! Doesn't matter, does it? No, that's fine. You don't know
Money. I don't see it.
he signed, he did it.
What?
Alicia,
Why do you keep looking at me?
if you gain more points,
What was feedback
Back
on
on
what you said?
eliminations.
Have you seen?
I haven't put it in yet, but that's what I
So
believe it is.
there's a few dudes on the base that have had it. That's what you're looking for.
Volume close correct.
Yeah. I don't have a score for you.
What?
No, I'm not paying on the on the base, so.
I don't have a score for you, and here's the deal. You were absent. 4 days in a row, right?
No, it's too high.
So I doubt you took it, but then you've been absent here and there, you know. You know what? I'll keep looking for you. If I find it, I won't make it take it. But right now, you just need to come in after school and get something done. I don't care what it is. You can get substitution, you can get elimination, whatever. I mean, you have stuff to make up, I think. And, right? I'm just saying it, so you come in after school someday. Page. Yes, you did take it. It's right here. I gotta correct your substitution. You and Brandon Lemke, okay.
That's right next to my name.
I'm driving a car. Yeah, you did that. Oh my God. Oh, there. Substitution. No, this is it. You're done.
That was a nice card. Bet you write that all the time.
I know you just read all his face.
Well, how many assignments do you have? There's a few. I mean, I'd say maybe 5 so far. Yeah, 5. Well, I mean, if I go back like 4 weeks.
I get like 2 in my bed here.
Well, 2 then. I mean, just here's the deal. You're supposed to have it all done by Fridays. You know, like Friday's a deadline. After Friday, we just don't even talk about it. Like we don't even. Yeah, it is Tuesday, but I'm saying like all these assignments that you owe me, they're like long gone. We don't even care about them now. You just take a 0 and move on. You know, you're getting all bogged down with stuff back here when you should be doing those. You know what I mean? So you need to just quit worrying about the old stuff and just do the new stuff. Like today, you handed me your homework. Perfect. Tomorrow, hand me your homework. Don't worry about the old stuff because you've got to keep up with me. Are you feeling like you can do this?
Yeah.
You know? Okay. All right. Morning, Heaven. How you doing? Good? Today's a big one. You can see it in? Right for Christmas? No present.
Right next to me, you're like the container. Sit next to me.
Do you know that Armani is really hard to keep up with? She's never here.
Oh, yeah.
And she owes me the graphing, substitution, the elimination quiz. She came today. And I'm like, there's 3 days after school, I can never get you in for after school. And she goes, I think I took the graphing. I don't have it. I'm like, yeah. And you know, she's so high in this class. Like she can come in after missing 5 days of school, and she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
It's just, she's just frustrated.
So these are my semester 1 grades so far.
Oh, there.
Yeah. So really.
So that's you saying average of the 2 quarters, or what?
Yeah, whatever it has for semester 1. So like this one, senior, doesn't have credit.
Did they take?
No, but that's one of the ones I've like. And then this one, because
Kenny?
first,
Not Kenny.
and you had him last
I
year.
had him. He
Yeah.
passed.
Yep. So he has his third.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically passing,
Oh, yeah.
but it's gone 4 days a week now. And then the other one is this one, who you had last year.
Oh, she's.
So I have no juniors in that class
Yeah,
that
so-
are close. And then my second hour,
So I guess my thought is with those seniors, you know, the really just.
Yeah.
Why are they in there? I mean, the second semester, they're just gonna be more frustrated. And maybe cause you that.
yeah. In this class,
Mm-hmm.
junior, or did you have him last year?
I don't know who that is. trend?
So this would be the only one I think that would fall into that category.
Oh, junior that did, okay.
Yeah,
Good
cause
thing.
junior, but that's really high.
But they're gonna, they like that, or he might.
Yeah, but I don't have anyone failing in this class. I had her last year in math modeling.
Hmm.
So she has her third. This one, becoming an attendance issue. But like, maybe the only one who, I mean, he's low. So I don't know if skill wise it'd be good for him to switch in. But
Oh, yeah, you know you're, it's almost the same.
I know, but I mean,
Yeah, I know what you're saying, he's just not strong.
yeah.
You know.
And then in this class, she just transferred in, and she's a foreign exchange student.
Mm.
Um,
I don't know, really.
yeah, this one kind of surprised by that, but she's got some rough stuff going recently. Had him last year, senior, passed math modeling.
Oh, well, then I'm really.
Yep, like close. She's a junior, but like she's fine. This one is on summer's caseload. So I mean,
Oh,
she'll-
Taylor?
No.
No.
And
I had her. She was my math mom.
oh, I know that.
She was strong. but
Yeah,
I
she's super strong and
didn't think she was.
Yeah.
Me, you know.
that's like me doing nothing for her.
Really? Good for her.
And my dad, he like I've known the lowest he is this one who passed my phone last year.
Carly, I had her. Carly's biggest problem was she just wouldn't miss a lot of school.
Mm.
So she was more of a C student, probably an A, B caliber. Don't you have a? How's her glasses? Oh,
First hour
okay.
failing.
You know, she's just something's going on here.
That's what's going on.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I had that problem.
And then this will happen where like, okay, you had one appointment in this first hour, yet you're through the rest of the day and you never came and saw me. So now
Mm.
you're a day behind after a weekend and you never come in for help. So
Just attendance is good now.
yeah.
16 out of 90.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's almost 20%.
So
That's once a week.
who they're at.
Who's this? Oh, 18.
All my failings are just
Mhm.
super high. But so I honestly
Super high in an absence.
yeah.
Right.
But I honestly think that this one would be the only one who would
Okay.
fit into that category of a
A
junior,
junior. Okay.
who, I mean, they're gonna pass first quarter probably because
Mhm.
I mean low D's, but
Okay, so then, so for you, you're looking at 1. So let's say Chris was looking at 1 and Karen. So I mean, possibly 3, maybe as high as 6, 3 to 6, which would be just fine in this class. I mean,
yeah,
if you truly feel like, oh, the kid tried, I mean, if the kid's just
yeah.
So I
Oh,
mean,
this
she-
one like has missed one day.
yeah. I mean, what I'm saying is, if it's good school,
Oh
I
yeah.
can't do anything either. So I don't want to buy into that because that's just like, she's more work because if she would just come.
No more than that.
If I had longer, okay, so let's say November 1st. I think she's already passed. Well into the teens.
Mhm. Yeah.
This month of December, I've probably seen her twice, and you saw her today.
Yeah.
All right, so you maybe have 1 junior. Your seniors have all had math modeling
Except
or
for the two, which Strandell and like I've already
Yeah,
talked to people about Tyler.
Okay, so you know what you're doing, and I'll talk to Chrissy and Karen at lunch or something. Because I just feel like these juniors, they should just go straight to me just because. I mean, don't put them go to them class. Let them get something out of it so
Yeah.
next year they can maybe take a week to get through the first semester. There's the 3 credits. They can drop something else. Or maybe things go better for them.
many, but there are a few.
Yeah. So you've got 3 of them, huh? So you're the biggest algebra 2 teacher?
Yeah,
Yeah, you have 3, they have 2.
but I also,
Chrissy has 2 and Karen has 2.
yeah. Remember, like, they might have more just because I have the most kids doesn't mean I have the most failings.
I didn't mean that. I just
Yeah.
meant you are
Yeah, I have.
you are like almost 50% of the kids.
Yep.
So there might only be 1 or 2 from them too. All right. Gotcha. Substitution. Okay. Oh, shoot.
Oh, it's recording.
Yes, and the problem is,
Ooh, that's a long lesson.
yeah. Okay, so we go like this.